According to newly circulating evidence, Tanzania's recent presidential election may not have been as clean and conclusive as the official outcome suggested. That is the claim now gaining widespread attention after a series of videos shared online by media personality Mange Kimambi allegedly captured electoral officers manipulating ballot papers at night shortly after polling had officially closed. The videos, although recorded in low light and without clear audio, appear to show individuals believed to be polling staff reopening ballot boxes and adding extra votes in favor of President Samia Suluhu Hassan.
Kule jamani, hapo ofisi ya kata. Ofisi ya kata. Na matokeo yanapangwa. Angalia hapo matokeo yanapopangwa. Unaona?
This development is prompting fresh debate across Tanzania and beyond, particularly because the election result itself was extraordinary by any democratic standard. The president was officially declared to have won 97% of the total votes, a figure that drew both admiration and skepticism from different corners of the political landscape. At the time of the announcement, government supporters celebrated the result as a sign of unity, stability, and overwhelmingly public confidence in Suluhu's leadership. However, independent analysts and members of the opposition raised early concerns, arguing that such a result was statistically unusual in a competitive, multi-party environment. Those concerns largely remained theoretical until now, when these new videos have begun circulating widely, raising fresh questions about transparency, oversight, and the integrity of the vote counting process. In the clips, which have already been shared thousands of times across WhatsApp, Telegram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter, individuals can be seen handling ballots in a manner that appears inconsistent with the official counting procedures. The footage shows stacks of papers being replaced on tables and sorted hurriedly with what looks like a deliberate effort to increase the number of votes for the incumbent.
Jamani wa Tanzania, kama kinachotokea hapo ndo ukumbavu anafanyaga sisemi hata yote. Hapa tumetoka vituo vya kupigia kura, mtu anakuja na kura 20. Nafika hapa box vinafunguliwa vyote. Naanza kutolewa kura moja moja. Alafu mnajaza mnavotaka nyie yani, alafu mnaweka matokeo mnayojisikia nyie yani. Alafu yaipingu yani. Alafu kesho mnasomewa mara rais kapata kule 40. Yaani watu ni wengi mpaka kule jamani, hapo ofisi ya kata.
While the authenticity and full context of the recordings have not been independently verified, the level of interest they have generated speaks to deeper concerns within the public. Reports also indicate that several social media platforms in Tanzania, which had experienced restrictions during and immediately after the election, have now been partially restored. However, access is said to be inconsistent, with some users reporting slow speeds or limited platform functionality. Analysts suggest that renewed online activity may be contributing to the rapid spread of these videos and the public discussions surrounding them. Opposition figures have already begun calling for a formal review of the election process. Some are demanding an independent inquiry, possibly involving international observers or regional bodies, to determine whether any form of ballot manipulation occurred. Meanwhile, government supporters have dismissed the videos as politically motivated attempts to undermine stability and sow distrust. They argue that without clear, verifiable evidence, the footage amounts to speculation and should not be treated as proof of wrongdoing. For President Samia Suluhu, the implications are significant. Her leadership has often been presented as a shift toward dialogue, diplomacy, and a more inclusive political climate following the polarizing period of the late President John Pombe Magufuli. A contested election result has the potential to complicate that narrative and to overshadow the reforms our administration has sought to highlight domestically and internationally. Regionally, neighboring East African countries are watching closely. Tanzania plays a crucial role in the East African community and has been viewed as a stabilizing force in the region. Questions surrounding democracy legitimacy could influence diplomatic relationships, foreign investment perception, and the broader political atmosphere across East Africa. For ordinary Tanzanians, the central issue is trust. The ballot box is more than just paper and ink. It is a symbol of equal power and shared national decision-making. When allegations emerge suggesting that the vote may have been altered, even in isolated cases, they strike directly at the confidence citizens have in the democratic system. At this stage, no public investigation has been launched, and the Electoral Commission has not issued a detailed statement regarding the videos. The government has not confirmed the legitimacy of the footage, nor has it acknowledged any wrongdoing. What happens next will likely depend on the scale of public pressure and whether institution stakeholders, including the judiciary, civil society organizations, and international observers, call for clarification or further scrutiny. In the coming days, the narrative could evolve into several directions. There may be official denials, calls for transparency, political demonstration, or even attempts to shift public attention elsewhere. But for now, the release of these videos has opened a national conversation that will not disappear overnight. The key question now being asked across Tanzania is straightforward but deeply consequential. Was this election a genuine expression of people's will, or were elements of the result influenced behind the scenes? Until that question is answered clearly and credibly, the debate continues. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. We are on to 500,000 subscribers. Bye bye for now.
Atisi tunakesha po. Yaani viwanja vyote vimejaa mpaka huku. Buda. Deki, mko mna bumba matokeo ya uchaguzi.